Tonight, our scenario that we'll be playing through is called Crater Lake. And for this park, it says, this is a large lake in an ancient crater. And as a setting for this park, the objective is to have 1,300 guests in your park by the end of year 3 with a park rating of 600. So, somewhat straightforward, like a lot of different ones we've done. So let's go ahead and get started. And with this park, it's going to be ticket price only, so it's free to get in. We should have plenty of cash, so that is a good deal. Man, you're going through a lot of stuff there, Supersonic. Produce and forage, obelisks, materials. So you can warp. Wow, that's pretty cool. Golden clock. 10 million. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes they just throw things in games just for you to spend money on, just to save up. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got 2 gentle, 2 coasters. Okay, we'll just do all 3 of those. We actually got 4 water rides. And hey, that's actually pretty good. We at least have 1 food and 1 drink, bathrooms, and information. That's pretty good. So people will be paying for the ticket prices for things. We're going to make sure that things aren't too expensive for them because they will be paying full price for rides. And so we're not going to overcharge for food and drink and things like that. So actually, let's wait to do that. Let's build a ride first. Gotta start with the carousel. It's like number 1. How much room do we got? We got a lot of space. Okay. Kind of have to like see how things look. I don't want to like cram too many things together. If oops, wrong one. I don't want to cram too many things together if we don't have to. If the park is already big, we don't need to like, because then there's not as much space for people to walk around. And if there's not a lot of places for people to walk, a lot of pathways, then they complain that it's too crowded and they get unhappy. Freddas, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. How is your night going? What have you been up to? We are just getting started. You really haven't missed much at all. We just started the park and we just built our first ride, so good timing. You can go down to floor 100 in the mines. Is that the lowest, or can you get even further than that? That's crazy. That's a lot. It goes to 120. Man. That must take a long time to get down there. And a reminder as well, if you want to be a part of the park, if you want to be one of our handymen or mechanics or an entertainer, please let me know. There's a little, it's not very expensive. There's a little channel point redemption thing on Twitch. Otherwise, just say it in chat and let me know what you would like to be, and I can put you to work. I mean, let you join my crew. Starting from scratch, yeah. So when you start a new scenario, usually there's nothing there. Sometimes there is. And so we started, this is called Crater Lake, and it's a lake inside a crater. Huh, how neat is that? So we're building a park here, and the goal for this scenario is to have 1,300 guests in the park at the end of year 3, and then maintain or end with a park rating of 600. So this one technically is from scratch. But yeah, there are some parks and some scenarios that you start, and they actually start with a fair number of rides. It's kind of surprising sometimes. It's a little weird, But yeah, it happens. And so sometimes it's like, and they'll start you with people in the park already. Sometimes like the goal is, you know, whatever, fill in the blank, whatever number. And the number of people in your park when you start, it's literally about a quarter of the people you need anyways. So it's like, wow, I thought this was supposed to be difficult. I don't know. It just depends. Cooking recipes. Oh, you have 81 different recipes in the game for making things. That's crazy too. I mean, I guess the game has been around for a long time and they've had a lot of updates. So I'm sure they probably added things over time to extend the count of all those things that you need to do or get. Oh yeah, we want to do this. I like having an extra pathway like that, so it's not just right off the direct pathway. Let's get some food and a bathroom. Let's put a bathroom there. This will be free. We're not going to be mean and charge them to use the bathroom. I would on another park, but not this one. Actually, do I want that? No. I wanted to put a pathway around this whole thing. Okay. Fish, golden walnuts. Haven't heard about that. So you're getting there. Man, that sounds like such a long process. Kudos to you for being able to keep up with that and do all that. That's got to be very time consuming. All right, we'll just make 80 cents on the burgers. We'll make them cheap. We want to make sure people stay in the park, so we're not going to charge them too much. And I think I'll do that with all of them. The profit per item is going to be like 80 cents. No more than that. We'll try that. Usually we get plenty of cash anyways for people riding rides and everything, so I'm not too worried. Once we get the looping coaster, man, we can do those shuttle loops, and that's like game over. You can make a ton of money from those. Let's see. We do have a bit of cash. We have room. Ooh, this one looks interesting. That one looks really cool. 8,000. It takes a long time. Oh, man. Hey, that's what you want in the game, right? You don't want to be done in like 5 seconds. Let's get a little bit more of a loan just so we can get... This will be a big money maker for us. So, okay. Let's... Can we... How many... Is that... Can we, like, go right over that? Or are we gonna have to go around? We'll probably got to go... We'll have to go around, come out here or something. Or we'll just zigzag and then connect right by the exit. I don't know. 1 train, 7 cars. Can we... There we go. 2 and 6. And there's already brakes right here, too. Perfect. I like that already. Let's go ahead and test it. I mean, 1 train with 7 cars, that's only 7 total trains. Or 7 cars. But if we have 2 at 6, we get 12 cars. That's a lot better. Also, if you want to avoid all this perfection, you can talk to a lucrative guy that charges you 500,000 gold per 1% to bypass. Of course, there's a loophole. That's hilarious. All right, we'll make the pictures pretty cheap too. All right, let's get a path going, and we'll just come down to this height. Is that going to line up? I think we need to go over one. Whoops. Did we? No. We were lined up. I was right the first time. It almost looked like it wasn't going to line up. Oh, we should come up with another color scheme for all these rides. Okay. We'll do that just so we don't have too many. High, and medium. Perfect. All right, everyone, get your umbrellas. They shouldn't be too expensive. Oh, people don't want to ride rides when it's raining out. Gotcha. Man, that ride is going to be busy, though. People are going to love that ride. They love coasters. Very useful. 10, 20, 30, 40% chance based on the level. Levels 3 and 4 have very low drop rates. Oh, you're talking about trinkets. Like the parrot egg. It gives you a chance to get gold for killing enemies. Well, that's kind of nice. You get a little extra little perks and things. Perks in games are nice. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to put this message... This is for Twitch, but I'm just going to put it... what? I have a question for you guys, because I want to get a poll, because I need to have this replaced at some point. It's always been driving me crazy. What mouse do you use? And why do you like it? All right. I'm going to pin that. So, let me know, is there a certain mouse, a gaming mouse, whatever PC mouse, what do you use? And why do you like it? I'm curious. I'm using an old, like, wireless mouse and keyboard off of a USB dongle kind of thing. And the mouse has an issue with clicking sometimes. Sometimes it double clicks, sometimes it doesn't click at all, and it's kind of annoying. So, all right, let's keep building here. We're getting more and more people here. Wow, more people are in line for the merry-go-round and scrambled eggs. Maybe the twist. Maybe they just loaded up. Okay, so we got one of each. Let's do... What do we got? We must have just gotten... Yeah. Oh, Enterprise. That's a good one, too. We're getting that... Ooh, tomorrow. To answer your other question, I also play Sonic Mania. Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about that before. Celeste. Before, and Clash of Clans here and there. Nice. Thinking of maybe adding Don't Starve as well. Yeah, I've played Don't Starve Together. I played that with a couple friends once. It was pretty fun. I feel like I didn't really know what was going on. We didn't play it very long, and I've only played it once. So, at some point, I'll have to play it again. But I know people like it, so. Oh, do people like the Crooked House because it's considered a covered ride? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why everyone likes the, because it's raining right now. Maybe that's why they like the merry-go-round as well. I haven't like DST, but I'm not not good at progressing. I'm not sure what DST is. DRC2 is okay, but I don't feel like streaming it. Death Road to Canada. Ah, DRC. Yeah, I got that one too. I bought that on Steam when it was on sale, and I still haven't played it yet. It looked pretty interesting. One of these days, I'll get to playing more stuff like that. I actually just picked up Bronson. If you're still here, he's probably lurking and he hears his name and his ears perk like a puppy dog. Huh? Someone say my name? I picked up a new game that came out earlier this month on Switch. They have it on multiple platforms. What was it called? I posted about it in the Discord. In Bronson's Discord. And it's a cross between SSX, the snowboarding game, and Snowboard Kids in like Mario Kart. And so I'm looking forward to trying that out. It's called Slope Crashers. My ears really did perk. Yeah, I know. Whenever you hear your name, you're like, ooh. It's called Slope Crashers, and it's a snowboarding kind of racing type game. You can do tricks and stuff like snowboard, like SSX. It's a pretty fun game, and I'm looking forward. I was gonna say if I finish this scenario and I had time, I was thinking of getting into it today, but maybe we'll just take a look at it on Thursday if we have time. I really want to try it. I don't know. I think I've just maybe liked a couple posts and things from indie developers on X, and since then I'm seeing more of their stuff pop up, and it came across my feed, and it definitely got my interest because, man, if you know me, Snowboard Kids is one of my favorite games, and I really want them to come up with another one, and this one has direct influence from it, and so that is exciting. By the way, the stream was my longest. I'm not that tired sometimes, but I had to call it for the time in the daily devotions. Before my longest was 8:30. This was 9. Whoa, you were streaming for 9 hours? Wow. Man, the most I've done is like 5, maybe 6. Jeez. Yeah, take a break, man. If you need to do anything to rest after that stream, hey, do what you need to do, man. Whew. I mean, I know it's not like running a marathon, but still. No interesting coasters yet. I don't want to like get myself stuck. Oh, you know what? I didn't like that spot. Let's go up. I don't stream that often. Busy schedule, and I don't keep a stream schedule just in case, but when I stream, it tends to be 5 to 8 hours or so. Man. Good for you, though, but man, yeah, make sure you rest if you need it, which I assume you would. Whew. Wednesdays are often not busy days, so I try, but I'm busy tomorrow. Be right back for devotion. No worries. Yeah, I don't really, just because like the way Twitch does it, they like want you to put, you don't have to, but you can put like a title for like if you schedule a stream or this or that. It's like honestly sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna play, and so I don't even want to put too much out there. So the most I know is I've been pretty consistent doing a Rollercoaster Tycoon, and so I'll put that down. But otherwise, I don't really want to put too much information out there and then get people's hopes up. Okay, let's just flatten that. I usually don't try to terraform too much. So, but yeah, Bronson, thank you for also the input and everything, and with the short. I was like, man, I got a book did like 2 or 3 clips, and I think Bob, you did a clip. It's like I had so many clips yesterday. It's like I gotta at least make one of them into a short or something to stay relevant. I don't do shorts enough because I feel like I'm not having like content that's oh shoot, exit. Where did that go? I could have sworn I put an exit there. Where did it disappear? They almost all just drowned. Oh my gosh, that would have been awful. Did I not have? I could have sworn I put an exit there even before I did the entrance. That is weird. Um, but yeah, I have a short from that was from yesterday's American Truck Simulator stream. If you missed that, you can check that out. I'll probably tag it in on this X post for talking about today's stream. Okay. Okay, that should be enough food. Trying to keep things somewhat central and open. Okay. Welcome back, guys, on Twitch. And let's see. And going back to the question I pinned, and those of you on Rumble or Kick, you're welcome to answer that, of course, as well. But curious, what mouse do you use for your computer, and why do you like it? What's special about it? What's it called? I'm curious. At some point, I would like to replace the mouse I have because it's not great. The keyboard works fine. I like having a wireless one because then I can move it off the desk and not have to worry about like unplugging it or something like that. But yeah, what mouse do you use? You use a Razer thingy. Ah, perfect. I love that one. I'm glad you mentioned that. um, but yeah, there's so many mice out there. I mean, I would almost kind of want to lean towards a wired mouse just so I don't have to worry about like batteries and it running out of juice and it being maybe a little bit lighter. Since there is an app that I can control all my Razer products though. Oh, that's right, because you have a Razer like webcam and you probably have a Razer brand keyboard and a mouse. Is that like controlling them? Is that just like working at like doing settings on it? And let's see. Or is there like some sort of RGB or something like that in there? Um, hmm. Which one do we want to do? Ooh, this one might actually have a lot of dinghies that you can have. Actually, you could do something like this. Okay. You do basically everything you would need to do through the app. RGB, button aligning. Oh, button mapping. Gotcha. Okay. How many dinghies can we get? 16. Yeah, let's go. Mine is the Razer Basilisk V3. I opened the app and it told me, hey, there you go. Use your technology. Okay. Honestly, I haven't gone shopping for a mouse in years. The last one I bought was for one of my old jobs, and I bought one that's like more of just a basic desk mouse, a wireless one, where your hand could actually be at like a 45-degree angle. And that was kind of nice, actually. But otherwise, my previous job provided keyboards and mice, and they'd kind of go bad, and they wouldn't want them back. And then I was able to kind of clean them up a little bit and still kind of use them. So I have like 2 sets of wireless keyboards and mice that kind of somewhat work, but they're just kind of annoying, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I didn't turn the sound on again. You guys are supposed to remind me when I don't turn the game volume up. And the music is kind of low too. Okay. Hey, we're only 27 minutes into the recording. That's okay. I like having the extra buttons on it. It speeds up editing. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. You would think that's funny, wouldn't you? Bronson! No. I felt like something was missing, couldn't tell what it was. Yeah, it's always like something in the background that you're like, well, something's just off, but I just can't put my finger on it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's enough. Or actually, do we... Okay, we'll do that. Maybe we can put shops and stuff right there. Alright, gotta start it over. Start the stream over, guys. Let's back it up. We screwed up. Can't go without. Gotta start over. Alright, is this done yet? Yes. Alright, so we are halfway through the first year. We need 1,300 people in 3 years. That means we need to have about, what, 450-ish per year? We're doing pretty good. We're just under between 350 and 4. And we have about half the year left. We just built something new. And we need to build more garbage cans. Maybe. These people are... What are these people? Did you live in a barn? No. People just throwing trash. People throwing trash everywhere. Okay. Alright, what else? Don't really have anything new yet, because we're not researching shops and stalls. Maybe we should get a few new shops and stalls. We at least have it on the highest priority, so it's researching a little faster. Okay, what else do we have? Those. Okay, we got 2 new coasters. That one's good, that one not so much. This one's usually really big. So I feel like the mine train coaster, we might not be able to build one right away because we need to just kind of build up some cash, which shouldn't take that long. Do the swinging ship. What if we did that? Over here. Oh, oops. Keep forgetting to raise it up one. I like to have it on par with the boardwalk we have going. You know what if we connected right here? And like right here. And then we like got rid of this middle one. Woo! He almost walked off the edge. That was close. Can we get rid of the bench? There we go. Then we can put like some shops or something in there. Or something. And let's put some new benches. Garbage can here and there. Okay. Let's get the queue line going. Let's see. Let's cool. I know it's pretty early, Bronson, but any plans on what you're what you guys are thinking of playing on Friday at the end of the week? I know usually you'll play like Wind Waker or something like that if you're doing single player, but I think, are you still doing the any thoughts on, are you still doing the multiplayer night or anything like that? Hmm. Not sure yet. Down for whatever. Oh man, I wish I could be around for one of these nights with you guys. I feel like every time you guys have been doing that, or like even with other like Rumble guys, I've been busy with other stuff going on. And I feel bad. If people want to play games, we can. If not, we'll play some Zelda. Some Zeldas. Nice. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. 12,000. Yeesh. Okay, these ones are a little more spendy. Wow, that looks intense. Oops. That looks so boring. You just go up. Whoops, I clicked it again. You just go up and go straight down, loop around, you're done. That's like, that's gotta be, except for the long chain lift hill going up. That's a really short one. I did like this one though. I think we'll save up to get the Soul Stealer. Yeah, we use that in one other park. This reminds me of Invader Zim and Morthos, the Soul Stealer. Don't feel bad. Our reunited stream will happen one day, and it will be legendary. That it will be. Eventually here. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, they got the haunted house. Alright, we'll at least do that. Let's see. We could put this guy. We want to continue that pathway and just make little squares around everything. That seems to help. Is there something that's closed or is it broken down? Oh, it's thinking that there's a haunted house still. I didn't even place it yet. How is it even listed? Let's see, if we just come out this way a little bit. Yeah, how many? Let's get 2 more. Oh yeah, I changed the setting so even our workers have names, so if you guys don't want to work for me, at least I have people with the names. Okay. Let's see, that's right there. If we come out one, excuse me, go there, and go out there. Okay. Let's see. Let's do red. Maybe there's some other smaller ride that we can put in there too. Oh. Kevin wants to be a worker. Do you want to be a handyman? Do you want to be a mechanic? Or would you like to be this entertainer? Yeah, the one thing of doing parks over water is you're not, like, on the ground, so you can't, like, place trees around. It's kind of... I don't know. I feel like you're missing a bit of the dimension of excitement. And just... Well, maybe not excitement, but it's just not... It's not very exciting, I should say. It's kind of a little more dull. It's not a... I guess you can do... We can put some, like, dead trees over here. But... I know those only go so far. Can't really do those... Oh, you can put them... That looks dumb. I guess we could raise up something and put, like, a little mausoleum or something like that somewhere. We can build a little house around some of the pathway. We can do that around some of these pathways, put some walls and a roof. To be an entertainer. What character could I be? Connor will pick. Okay. You can pick from those of the following. You can be an astronaut, a bandit. I should have this memorized. I've gone down this list a few times. Astronaut, bandit, elephant, a gorilla, a knight, panda, pirate, Roman, sheriff, snowman, or tiger. Let me know what you guys think. And speaking of that, how many do we have? 3? We have 2. How many rides do we have? 8. Let's get one more. We got 5 handymen. Okay. They should be keeping things relatively clean. Should be enough. Oh, we don't have anything around this. Okay. What you thinking? What would you like to be? He picks a knight. All right. Good choice. There you go. Connor it is. Cool. There you go. There he is right there. All right, what are we researching? We got a popcorn stall. Yeah, that's pretty good. Food there, food there. What if we actually had a pathway going down the middle? There. And then we put the popcorn, or any of these stalls, facing the inside. No, it's the other Connor. I know, I thought of that. I was like, oh. Similar, but different name. Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of at the mercy of what's getting researched here, so I don't want to like build duplicate stuff. We are saving up a bit. I could do something like this. Whoops. Whoops. All right. There's no other Connor. What do you mean? Hey, I'm not gonna get into that fight here. No. Let's see. So we just need to do the entrance. Oh, not that. We want the pathways. Yeah, we can have it yellow. We can go with the theming of this one. Actually, we need to do that. Okay. It's coming down. The test will be done. Then we can open it. There we go. But it took off already anyways. They'll have to wait. Let's see. Got a lot of pathways. I don't think anyone should be complaining that it's too crowded. Hopefully. Ran out of cash, feel sick. That was great, not hungry, I want to go home, blah, 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 blah. Spent all my money, oh no. Wow, 10 rides. 1 drink, 3 souvenirs. Need to go to the bathroom. Do we need to build another bathroom? Try to keep bathrooms a little bit more closer together. I used to have them more spaced out, but I'm trying not to do that as much. I want to make sure that people can find them. So, we'll do that. Okay. Done that. I don't know if I want to do a car ride, at least not yet. 15,000. Okay, we have enough. We can do the Soul Stealer. Let's do that. Got a lot of space here. We'd almost need to like wrap around a little bit in order to get over here. Technically, I guess they might be able to go under the ride to walk through. But let's... Alright, looking at where the entrance and exit is. What if we turn it? Looking from this direction. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, that's right. It's one of these ones. I don't know how they come up with these. There's all these little points where they stop. These little break sections. Okay. I feel like we need to use the red queue line to get out of here. Alright, can we come through this way? No. These rides where they're like... What are we hitting? Oh, we're running into that. How am I supposed to get out of here? Can I go up? There we go. Man, these queue lines, how they have this set, I hate how they do this, and they like really trap you in there. Okay. There's that at least. Height marks on path. So we're at 0, need to go down to -10. Perfect. Actually, that worked out really good. Okay. Is that done yet? Yes. Alright, that is now open. Hey, look, there's Connor. Connor the Knight. Okay. A lot of people coming over here. Not a lot of people going onto the ride, necessarily. Are they too scared? Are they too scared to ride the ride? Okay. We are in the last month of year 1, and we have almost 550 guests. Let's see. Okay. It's my chair sinking down. It feels so much lower. Nope. Maybe I'm just slouching. Alright, what else are we researching? We got... Oh, yes. We got go-karts. And we have so much... Let's see, how deep does it get? Is it pretty flat? I think it's pretty flat. Yeah, transparent water. Yeah. That's great. Okay. Because go-karts, they don't have the highest support limits. But luckily, this water is only like 1 unit deep. So we can do some pretty fun stuff. Alright. Hey, look at that! Canadian Mountie! Welcome, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? How is it going? We're here for your maple syrup and Tim Hortons coffee. Well, lucky for you, I have... Well, we have maple syrup. That's downstairs. You'll have to ask Mrs. Pickles for that. Tim Hortons. We don't have that kind of stuff around here. Welcome in. How's it going? How was... Let's see, what was the second game you were playing? I think I saw it for a brief second before I was getting things ready myself. Doing well. It was Timberborn. Okay. It must have been like a certain screen. It looked very brown. It must have been just like a certain spot that I saw that like threw me off. It didn't look like Timberborn. So, how did that go? I'm sure you're working on other scenarios and things or different maps. How are the beavers doing tonight? Okay. Ooh, we can go under this and through the coaster a little bit. That'd be pretty cool. So this park is called Crater Lake. We started with nothing, and for the scenario, we need to build rides and everything to get 1,300 guests in the park by the end of year 3, and we are nearly at the end of year 1. Year 1 ends at the end of October, and we have already more than a third of the guests we need, so we are ahead of schedule. Played the challenge map that Kinder Frog made. Another one. She's good at making those, isn't she? That's awesome. Fun challenge. Good. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Let's see. Do I want to just have it start over here somewhere? Maybe do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like this is a really long station platform, but unfortunately, in this game, the go-karts apparently they take up a lot of space. So even though we have this many station platforms, that's only 18 go-karts. You would think you'd be able to fit like 30 or 40 in there. Nope, not the case. I'm moving into the industrial part of the game, so bots are on their way. Nice. Yeah, get rid of those silly, natural, organic beavers. We want the synthetic robot ones that don't have feelings, right? Love the super high spinny ride. Oh, this one here? Yeah, this is the observation tower. So people can go in and see the whole park, supposedly, from all the way up there, so they can see what ride they want to go to next. Well, cool. I'm glad you had a good stream. Welcome in, guys. If you guys don't know me, I am Fuzzy Pickles. I'm a Christian variety streamer here on Twitch, on Rumble, and on Kick. And every Tuesday, or nearly every Tuesday, we like to play Rollercoaster Tycoon because it's Tycoon Tuesday. So, we are working through all of the scenarios, and we're having a good time. Okay. something fun here. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite new rides now. I mean, I loved go-karts before, but in the last couple months they added a lot of these new track pieces here. Before they used to have straight right angle turns that take up one tile, and then they had station platforms, and that was it. And so now we can do some really cool gentle curves and turns and all that good stuff. And so I'm really enjoying building these building these layouts now. Actually, do we want to do that, or do we want to... Maybe we want to head back. I want to kind of go through this coaster a little bit. I want to see what we can do here. Yeah. I mean, it's more realistic this way, too. It's like you don't always have just really sharp right angle turns. You have nice sweeping corners like that. So, definitely is good here. So, let's see. Can we... Can't really tell exactly where we're lined up, but I think we're in between. That's in the way. And that's in the way. Okay, so we're running into something. Oh, that. We're running into this. Can we go like that? No. I think we just need to do sharper turn. And then do a spin to the right. There we go. And then we just need to... Let's try to come back. Just extend the end of it out so we can find it. There we go. There we go. Okay. We've made a circuit. Hey, Martin, welcome in. Do you like black people? What kind of question is that? Why would someone not like black people? Alright. Let's see. We can drop this down to 2 laps. I usually like doing 2 laps for these because otherwise it's kind of too long and people wait a long time. I'm on Rumble Dog. Yeah, I am on Rumble. You're right. That's a good observation. Yes. Had to make sure. Okay. Well. I've never heard of people starting off with their first chat on a stream saying something like that, but hey. Alright, well. Anyways. Let's see. Let's get this going here. But yeah, it's a lot of fun watching them go through here, taking these nice corners and everything. It looked like before with those sharp right angle corners and everything, it just felt so like stiff and rigid. And now it just feels so much more natural. Love having the go-karts weave through other rides, yeah. And the cool thing too is when you have rides that are close to other rides, including kind of weaving through like that, you'll increase the excitement rating that a ride has when they're closer together. So it's even better for their stats. They're already having maintenance on this? Is he just checking? What is he doing? Dude, always inspecting already. Yeah, so like so there's certain scenarios, like one of them we did somewhat recently. Here, let me turn this. We can see the whole thing. We'll watch this for a little bit. There's some scenarios that are a little different. Usually it's scenarios from the second game in the series. Because most of the ones from the first game, they're like, hey, just like this one. Get this certain number of guests by this certain time period, whatever. But other ones, they're like, hey, build... what was it? We had to build 10 different types of coasters and have a certain excitement rating. Get at least like a 6.0 excitement rating. And so, some of them are a little bit more difficult to do depending on the ride type. Some rides are just more limited in what they can do and how exciting they are. So it helps having scenery items. It helps having other rides kind of closer. Coasters in this way of having them kind of weave through each other or go kind of next to each other. So like this one probably boosted, let's see. It probably boosted a little bit to its excitement. It probably was closer to 6.0 or just a little above. It's not a huge jump, but, you know, every little bit counts. We have those... Oh yeah, here they are. I don't know why they're under the bushes. You get these little water fountains. These are pretty fun. Gives it the extra wow, yeah, exactly. And yeah, having these little fountains are kind of fun too, because they also help with that a little bit. Yeah, it makes it a little more exciting. I mean, I don't want to like put them everywhere necessarily, but it's pretty fun to have a little extra something going on. Thank you, Bronson. All right. Rumble's gonna rumble, I guess, right? Am I right? Let's see. What do we want to build next? Honestly, when you're asking someone like that, you can literally sit here and you can join someone's stream and just listen to them. Listen to them talk, see what they're talking about, how they speak, how their interactions is going with chat, what they're even streaming, and you can probably pick up on a lot of that stuff and you don't have to ask a question like that. Just saying. Just helping you out in the future a little bit. Anyways, let's see. We got the steel weld. Oh, that's a good one. This is a pretty compact. Oh, and we got the inverted one too. Okay, so we're gonna have a pathway come through here. So we probably want to have this more on the side. We can probably have... Gosh, how can we get... We're like missing a whole pathway through here. Maybe we can we get a pathway under? I feel like we're kind of cutting off this whole end of the park. Let's see. That's all above enough there. So what if we... It's like hard to see. Can we get like... There we go. Can we go... like that? There we go. Now we can pop out to this side, and then we can we get this out there too somehow? This corner. I want to try to get... How close is that? Can we go under that? I bet with that conversation, Bronson, your ears just perked up like crazy. You're just like, oh, it's like the bat signal. I'm being summoned. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, go-karts are in the way, really? Oh, because they're up one. Can we go up one more? Oh, perfect. I opened Rumble so quick my hands haven't left the keyboard since. Oh, that's great. That's great. I appreciate you being around, Bronson. You're the best. What would we do without you and Connor? Ah. Gotta head to bed, but have a great rest of your stream. Sorry, Canadian, I didn't see your message until just now. It was great hanging with you. I appreciate your raid. Thank you. Ah, man. Canadian Mountie. I don't know if I got a shout out to you. Any of you guys on Twitch, you do not know Canadian Mountie yet. He's become a regular in our streams here now. Please go give him a follow. Go check out his content. You'll have an absolute blast. And he is playing all sorts of fun stuff. So please go check him out and give him a follow. You have my fuzzy stamp of approval with him. So yep, there you go. And Connor's too. We don't give those out just nilly-willy. No. Alright, let's get some benches over here. And Canadian, when's your next stream? When are you planning on streaming next? I know you sometimes will do streams during the day and everything. Are you streaming during the day tomorrow at all? Do we know when we can see you next again? Will that be tomorrow? During the day or in the morning or anything like that? Okay. I'll be playing a mystery game during tomorrow's double stream. One stream from 11 to 3 and then 9 to 1. Excellent. Cool, cool. Well, I will look forward to that. I'll probably... Man, you started at 11? Hey, thank you for the follow, Yoshi OST. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, I think you're on the East Coast, so yeah, you started at 11. It's like, I'm just waking up sometimes at that point. I'm like, man, he's already live? Still asleep? All the Eastern stuff. Man. I like being on the West Coast, but I'm bummed that so many people are on the East Coast that, like, at this point, it's like after midnight for you guys. Alright, so we did a pathway out. Do we want to go out and around, and then we could put a ride, like, right there. Did we get anything small that we can put there? Not yet. I don't need more shops and stalls. Okay. So... now we didn't even get any more stalls. It's just... we've been getting lots of cash, and now we just need to build stuff. Alright. Let's, I usually do this one. Let's do this one. And if we stick this, like, right here, we'll go around it. Actually, you know what? Can we raise that up one? I love one of these new features that we have that we can raise them up like that. So, yeah, Canadian, if you're still here, you wanted to get into Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, or the first game. Get the first and the second game. Get Open RCT 2, and use all the cool features and enhancements, bug fixes that the system has. It will not feel like a dated old game. It'll feel very much current. Okay. And how do they get it to stick on there like that? Did they put a brake section in that, how do they have it stop like right there on the hill? The chain lift hill. That's crazy. Anyways, let's get a pathway going. Okay, so that's going that way. We just kind of keep going around here a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just go a couple more extra so we can have the have that queue line go over there a little bit. Actually, yeah, that's long enough right there. That's fine. And it's gotta be done. There we go. It has a pretty high intensity. It's probably because of the speed and going around these little hairpin turns like that. Once it picks up some speed going down. Man, I don't know about you. I'm sure you've ridden one of these types of coasters, but man, yeah, these can just jerk you around with these real sharp corners. They're a lot of fun, but man, it can feel rough. You want to make sure you don't eat right before you ride that ride. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, we didn't do that on this one either. There we go. Okay. I think we're far enough away from the entrance that we should probably put another information kiosk over here. Just in the off chance that someone didn't buy an umbrella and it starts raining, they'll probably want one. And we could do a bathroom over here. So the nearest one is right there. One up there. What if we put one right there? And also one over here. Hey, Braided, welcome in. Good luck on catching the Pokemon. Glad you're here. Let's see. Could you maybe put some food on, sprinkled through here a little bit? And we got the price set already. Good. We got burgers. We got popcorn. We got drinks. And we've got pizza. Yeah. Along with that, we should also have garbage cans because people are going to be filthy, disgusting human beings that throw garbage on the floor, on the ground. Did you just call other humans disgusting? Yes. They can be. We can be absolute terrible people, but we can also be good. We got rid of that one garbage can over here, so we'll put one back. Okay, that is good enough. I should bring a lot of people over here. What are we building? T-shirt. That's right, t-shirt stall. We can do some more. We can do t-shirts and hats. What if we did that? Do a t-shirt stall there. Random color. This is great. Whenever you do random, then you can't even tell that anyone bought a t-shirt because everyone's clothes are random anyways. It's pretty funny. I don't know why people would buy a random color t-shirt at a theme park, but why not? Hydrate. Thank you, Kevin. Whoop. A little coaster stuck to the bottom of the cup. So Mrs. Pickles and I got perler beads and did that kind of stuff a while back. And I saw something to make like a little NES thing and coasters. And so we made these little perler bead coasters. But they have holes in them, of course. And so when your water cup has ice in it, it condenses water on the outside and sweats. And so then water goes right into down through here and gets kind of gross. So it's not the best way to to do it. How's it going, Sabrina? Welcome in. Welcome back. Okay, so we have a hat stall. That's the second one. So we do have two. T-shirt stall. Is that one? That is one. All right, let's build another t-shirt stall over yonder this way somewhere. Do random on that as well. 80 cents. Did we set the price for the hats? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so the park is looking pretty good. Halfway through year 2. Technically, we should be around the, yeah, 675 mark or so. Ish. We're pushing close to 700. I think we're doing pretty good. Love the pathways. What is the wheel thing? This, the green and red one? This is called the Enterprise. It's one of those rides that you probably maybe seen at the fair that uses like centrifugal force. And as it spins, the little cars just swing out and then the arm lifts up. That would probably be a ride that I don't know if I would want to ride. Actually, it kind of looks like they sit in it and they're facing forward. That's not as bad. The one that I was in, I remember doing, it was almost like a little UFO shaped thing and you're on the inside, lined around the exterior of inside the cabin, and you were like laying up against this somewhat vertical board that like would roll up, and once you started spinning enough, the boards would roll up and you would not want to lean forward because then you'd like tip over kind of and whatever. But yeah, so that's that one. So this park, it's called Crater Lake. We have this whole section, or this whole lake, to build. And we started with nothing, and we've created all this so far in about a year and a half in-game. And we need 1,300 guests by the end of year 3, so we're doing pretty good. We're almost, actually, yeah, we're more than halfway there with the guests that we need. And we're just about at the halfway mark, so we're doing good. We've kind of taken our time. We've had some time to just chat and relax and hang out as we're going. We're not going too crazy. But, yeah, having a good time here. Okay. 1,300, yeah. 1,300 guests. We're almost at 700, so we're a little over halfway. Oh, hey, is Bob still here? Paging Bob the Builder, are you still here? He might have left already. I missed. He redeemed the push-ups yesterday, and he redeemed them at a point when I wasn't ready to do them, and I never went back to do them. So I told him I was going to do double, and I forgot, and he's gone already. He must be sleeping. All right. Let me wait until the ad break is over. I saw that request there, Supersonic. Let's wait about a minute and a half once people get back, and then we'll do some push-ups. Did you make all these? The coasters and stuff, I'll do pre-builds generally for those, just because they take a really long time to design, and they're kind of hard to get just right. I'm not the best at designing coasters. But like the go-karts, I did that myself, and then just did the layout for everything else for pathways and the such. So, back and confused why the laptop restarted. Oh. Did your laptop have a Windows update that decided to just restart your computer all by itself? Sometimes that happens. Alright, so we got this guy. Entrance, exit. And let's do Space Raiders. Space Raiders is the most exciting film that you can do in the 3D cinema. Surprisingly, the excitement rating is a little bit lower for the other two, so I like doing the Space Raiders film. Okay, get the exit. And we got that. Oh yeah, you have turbo, yeah, but other people don't, so just want to make sure that other people are around. Okay. Got that. Let's put a bench here. Alright. Supersonic redeemed the 10 push-ups. So it's time to do some push-ups. If those of you are so inclined, you guys can join me. Otherwise, you can count for me. Alright. Guys ready? Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know, just because I'm curious, could the camera actually pick that up if I aim down? Kinda does. You almost can. Yeah, you can. I'll do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, there you go. Cool. Camera I have is much better at setting angles and getting the right shots, so much better than the previous one I had before. Let's see. Looking all right. Looks like it twisted. Oh, what timing! Hey, Feo2, welcome in, my friend. How's it going? Good to see you. You just missed it. We did some push-ups. You were about 30 seconds too late. Welcome in, my friend. How was your stream? How's it going? From the shadows we raid. How are you guys doing? Were you playing some more, were you doing the Donkey Kong 64 randomizer runs? Or what were you streaming tonight? It went okay. Well, that's good. DK64 race. Ah, nice. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so we're doing a new scenario here called Crater Lake. And The whole park was empty when we started, and we've built all of this so far. I've got it. The coasters I used designs, so I didn't design them myself. But everything else, including the go-karts, designed the go-karts, but designed all the other pathways and all that stuff. But for this scenario that we're doing, we need to have 1,300 guests by the end of year 3, and then have a park rating of 600, which that's the easy part. We're already nearly maxed out because everyone is very happy here at our park. I like it that way. But yeah, let me give a shout out to Feo2. Please go check him out. He's another great streamer. He loves to play Donkey Kong 64. He's doing different speed runs and races and randomizers and all that fun stuff, amongst other things. So please go check him out. Cool stuff. Because I think, because you were playing some other stuff, other retro games and things too. Didn't you play something like Clue and some other stuff? I think I've seen you play some other retro things time to time as well. Okay. We've gotten plenty of cash. What else have we done? We can do the log flume. That would be a good one. And we can do any of these other... Maybe we can do a big mine coaster now that we have plenty of cash. Kind of wait on these because they're kind of big and they are expensive. Take up a lot of space, but I think it is time for us to do one of these. Actually, they're not as expensive as I thought they were going to be. We can probably build any one of these ones. These look pretty cool. I kind of like this one. And it's actually not as big as I thought it was going to be. Let's see, where is the... Okay. Do we want to do something kind of like this? Yeah, it's red. That looks kind of fun. Kind of different. Actually, let's do the entrance right there. Exit right there. We got 2 trains. And chain lift hill speed is up to the max. Looks like a ribbon. It kind of does. I've seen one other color that looks really interesting. I don't know if there's like some sort of an effect to make it look shiny, but if you do this like this dark yellow, it makes it look kind of gold, and it like kind of shines in the right light. It looks really interesting. But yeah, the red looks good. Sure, all these kind of have that shiny look to them. It's really weird. I don't really build this kind of coaster all that often. But it is really, really interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let me know what color looks good. I'm gonna work on the pathway. If there's a certain color you like, we can switch it to that. Let me know what you think. Come on. Here we go. The red one looks great. Okay, we'll stick with red then. Alright, let's get this thing testing. Should have hit that button already. And we can do a yellow. Wait, let's wait. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. That's looking good. Let's put a bathroom over here. Because the nearest bathroom is... There's one there, one over here. Maybe we need to have one, like... right there. Plus, if we have enough bathrooms, we can get the award for park with the best bathrooms. Park with the best toilets. That is an award that you can get, surprisingly. And you know what? Let's put a kiosk there as well. Let's wait and see. Put something else there in the middle. Oh, I guess that other bathroom isn't that far from there. We could move. You know, let's do it right there. Okay. And what else can we build? We can do, we talked about the log flume. Is there anything else that we are getting anytime soon? Got the water coaster. I always get that one when I put the restrooms in front of each other. Yeah, I don't know what the magic number is, but yeah, there is some sort of number. Oh, there it is. For how many you need to get park with the best toilets. I mean, they're so cheap, and there's like almost no running cost, so you could probably just spam a bunch of toilets and get that really easily. So, we'll put a few more bathrooms around. What was that, number 8? Number 7. Got one by the entrance, got one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we need to have one over here? Or did I put one right by the... Yeah, there's one there. One there, one there. Okay. I think we got enough for now. They're pretty close together. Alright, let's build a log flume. All the coasters are amazing. Yeah, they do have some really good pre-builds. So, I mean, someone out there had to design them, but... let's see, how long is this? 1800? 1400? Let's do this one a little bit shorter. It's kind of a slow ride. Yeah, someone out there had the creativity. I certainly didn't. Yeah, I wish I had the patience for that and the creativity, but I just can't. Let's do something like that, so it's kind of like over the pathway a little bit. That might be kind of fun. 23 votes. Let's just do 20. And these are all going to be like freshly stained. Let's see, where was it? There's one that we got before that was like... That's pretty good. All these boats. These are freshly stained log boats. Nice color there. Let's go ahead and test it. It's true, yeah. They come down here and they go around this curve. They can splash everyone. That would be perfect. Let's... Oh, shoot. Let's put the exit right there. Okay, now we'll test it. Oh, that lined up actually perfect with that spot there. Okay, so we don't need that long of a queue line anyways. That's fine. That is plenty. So otherwise they'll wait in line for way too long. I remember when I used to play this game, or the first game when I was younger, I would make the queue line super long. And back on the base game, I think there was like a maximum of how many people could technically be in line just based on the computer numbers. It's like 256 or something like that. And so, like, almost half the park, or a good chunk of the park, would just be in line for one ride. And they would be there, they'd be complaining that they're waiting forever. Like, I don't know why I thought having a really long queue line was a good idea, but that did not work. Okay. I wish we get some other flat rides, something small, and then we can stick something over here and then go around it. Waited literally years in line. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if literally people that joined in the very end of the line would wait at least a couple months to get through, because it was such a slow ride. I mean, you see how slow this is, and the length of that, let's see, what does it say? We can even look it up while we wait. I would do the Logger's Revenge. This thing is 1,400 feet. This one that we did is 1,200. I guess it looks like a lot more, but it's just super slow. And you see that the lift hill, those lift hills are so slow, you can't speed them up, and so it just takes a very long time to go through the whole thing. So okay. Are we there yet? Are they happy? They are. Let's have them wait 5 seconds just to kind of space them out. And that'll give some time too for people to start getting in line. How long? 12 bucks. Yeah, people are probably like, man, I don't have enough money. I can't ride this. Poor people. Can't afford really good value. One of the two. Quite a wide swing there. There's so few people that are coming on the ride that we haven't even been able to have any. Oh no, we've had a one car full. There's a half car. They can only go in pairs. So if there's one person that wants to go in, he can't go in by himself. It's kind of weird. So one guy goes in there to wait. He has to wait for another person to get in line. Yep, there they go. There's two. There's a third one that came in. He's waiting by himself. He's got to wait. Okay. What are we researching? Mini suspended coaster. Let's just try to get the rest of the gentle and thrill rides, because we got a lot of coasters. Let's see. What do we want to build next, and where? These river rafts, they kind of look like fun, but you almost want to have a lot of scenery around them, because there's not very much you can do with these. It's very boring. There are these really wide turns. I don't even think you can go up and down. You can't like have it. You know, it's like the log flume, but worse. You can't really do a whole lot, so it's not. They're not very exciting. But yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of good like scenery and all that, you could do something around that and make it look great. But you can't really do a whole lot of scenery on water, so we're kind of stuck with that. We can do fountains and stuff, but that's about the extent, unless you just build stuff on top of the water, then it looks kind of funny, so. Guess we can just do another coaster. This mini suspended coaster, excuse me. These are kind of fun. They're just like single person ones. They're not, I think, just one person per swing. That one looks pretty good. Oh man. That's the thing. Some of these rides have a very, very low support limit height. And even though the water is only like one deep, I guess we could raise it up. We got plenty of cash. Why don't we do that? Actually, do something kind of like this. All right, what okay, we can do that. We got a little sand bar right here, or a gravel bar that it's gonna sit on. I can fix that to look a little more natural. We'll fill in the water here in just a moment. Okay. I love decorating with the scenery. Yeah, it is pretty fun to do. I love that they have like the paintbrush option. The only bummer is, can we do that corner? No. Oh, all of that needs to go back up one. Okay, we'll leave it like that. That looks pretty smooth. Looks pretty good. Test that out. Do they have any? Oh, they have laydown ones. There's only 5, really? Oh well, maybe it'll go kind of quick. Back from getting food. Thanks for the shout out. There were 38 people in the race, and I got 24th. Hey, that's not bad. 13 did not finish because but I beat one person. So they just dropped out. So I mean, they would have been behind you if they finished anyway. So the race that you're doing, what constitutes a race in the game? Like what do you do? Is it just completing a certain set of objectives? Man, I can't speak. Or what typically do you do? Is it thundering? Like in game? I don't think so. Looks pretty clear. Maybe maybe a minute ago it was raining or something, or I don't think it was. Usually you see it flash. Or if you're talking where I'm at, no, it's pretty calm where I'm at. So let's go down. There we go. And then this. How high are we? Wait, let's stay with the green. Do that. That's simple enough. Okay. Okay, that's all tested. We got a rating. We're good to go. This is now open. This shouldn't be too intense for people, and then it's still pretty expensive. We need to have more smaller rides for people to ride. Too many big rides for people to spend like a quarter of their money on. This guy's not doing too good. It's kind of funny watching them vomit. It's just like bending over. They're just like, ugh. Okay. Enough making fun of them. Let's get a few more. We got lots of money. Okay, that should keep things pretty clean and tidy. Is it thundering where you're at? All right, 2 Kongs do helm, so that's usually 2 instrument. I guess a 40% chance rockets as well, and 3 K rule fights. So that's usually about 8 moves or so. So you have to find, and we all play the same seed. Okay, so you're exploring the whole game map to do those things then. So you're having to run around to find those amongst everything. I mean, by this point, I'm sure you have the map memorized pretty good. Ah, there we go. There's something that'll fit in here. Well, do we want to stick that in there? In this space? Is that too tight? Or no, we probably want to have the this pathway come through here. So let's wait. Place that one. And let's actually have a pathway come off of that. Yep, plus there are hints that are usually helpful too. Okay. Oh, so like the Wrinkly Kong ghost, does he give you, or she give you, the hints that you're talking about? Or is it something else? Sometimes the hints that they give you aren't very helpful. I never really used that. Yep, Wrinkly, okay. Cool. So how long have you been doing speedruns of DK64? Is that something that you've been doing for quite a while now, or is that something a little bit newer to what you've been doing? Alright, how are we gonna attract more people to this end of the park? Everyone kind of... I guess everyone is somewhat spread out pretty good. It's not really too crowded, but a lot of people right in the entrance. They'll come and they'll just bounce off the door, and they'll just kind of come back through this general first area quite a bit. I don't know. Oh, we can do something fun over here. Rather newish, and I need to play a lot more to get better. I still follow wrong hints and don't know the game as well as I should. Yeah, the game can itself... I don't know if confusing is the right word. But, I mean, I've only played it a little bit myself. And there's parts that I, somewhat remember playing when I was a kid. But then there's parts that's like, man, I don't remember anything. So. it to hit flat. There we go. Alright, that is open. People are going to be sick after this one. Make sure we get benches. We have a bathroom right there. That's good. Did we ever get the balloon stall? We really need to get the balloon stall. Shops and scenery. Let's just focus on thrill rides and shops and stalls. I wish you were able to research stuff even faster. Because I feel like, for the most part, when you're doing these scenarios, I would say like 80% of them or so are a scenario that they give you 3 years to complete. And there's no way that you research everything in those 3 years. So there's always going to be a good number, half to a third of the things that you're trying to research left undiscovered by the time you finish the scenario, or at least you get to the end of it. Not saying that you have to stop at that point, but I mean, if you want it to use it in the scenario, kind of out of luck unless you're literally just focusing on certain ride types only. Vanilla-wise, it's straightforward. Randomizer-wise, great game. You just don't realize that getting one move unlocks a handful of checks all over the place. It's almost like they planned on this game being randomized. No, I understand that. A lot of going back and forth here and there. Once you have certain abilities unlocked, that makes sense. Do we want to put the slide over here somewhere? Could put the slide over here, but that's kind of... We got so much space. Why limit ourselves? Okay. Not expecting this one to be very popular, but who knows? $2.40. Well, I guess my plugin that I used copied over then too when I got everything transferred over for this new machine. So one of the things that I use in this game, just to save time and not have to be micromanaging so much, is I have a plugin that manages the prices for my rides for me. And so prices depend on the excitement of a ride, as well as the age and the reliability. So when a ride has been around for a long time, the price goes down. But if you refurbish it, then that makes it feel like it's a brand new ride, so that increases it back up. So we can do another coaster or something over here. We can do an inverted hairpin coaster. How big is this one? Would this work? This would. Hey, look at that. What if we do this? This is pretty crazy. Might just work. Okay, so we could do an entrance there and have a... Wait. They're hanging. I think you can only do it, like, right here. I don't think you can have a pathway through here. Let's just try it out and see. No, come on. It's not letting me, Oh, there we go. Oh, you can do that. Oh, you can do it right there. Okay. Well, if that's the case, entrance here. And then we'll put the exit. Play. Will that work right there? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So we got 12 cars. Synchronized. Chain left hill up. Okay. So we'll do that. They all start on one side, so we need to desync them. We'll let 6 of them go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5 and 6. Alright, now we synchronize them. So they'll wait till their partner, one, comes into the other side. Okay. So while that goes, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it does work. Excellent. Okay, so let's go over one. Let's see what we can do to match this the best we can. There's the lightning. Okay, very cool. All right, let's get that going. Give that the green light. Looks like it's very well tested. I'm not expecting people to want to ride it with all this rain, but we'll see. It's not considered a covered ride. They might not like it. Okay. Wait, how do we only have 745 guests? We've been building a lot of stuff. Do we need to refurbish some things? Are things like looking pretty rough? Why don't we do that? crooked house. That can't wear down. It has no moving parts. Alright, people are leaving. What? Hold on. Hold on. Running out of cash. Want to go home. Been queuing in line for too long. Okay, so we are running out of... People are running out of cash. Alright, we are in the last year. We need to try to build a lot of small stuff. Ooh, that one's kind of small. How are we gonna get in and out of this thing? I guess over here? I think that might be a little too close to the other coaster, but that's okay. Oops. And this is one reason why I don't really want to design my own coasters, because even just building them with the money that we have takes a lot. Takes quite a bit of time. Maybe we start building these flat rides again. Build them at this end of the park. Like, I like having the plugin that manages the price, but sometimes I kind of wish they didn't charge as much. It's a little overkill. And in a match or a game like this, they don't... I think this is technically a first game scenario, so they don't even allow you to have the, or it's not even available to have the ATM, so people can get cash out to stick around longer. So we're kind of stuck. Fire juggler, you know, that'd be kind of cool if you could have entertainers like that, but unfortunately they don't. That would be cool. Actually, let's get a pathway going out. You want that? And this can kind of go around. Cool. Okay, let's try to get some more of these other flat rides out a little bit more. That's a... Not many people get in the line for this one. It doesn't need a long queue line. So, that's fine. What else can we refurbish? Did that one, did that one, did that one. That one didn't do it, or didn't need it. This one... It's closed anyways. Is it? We got plenty of money for it. What, did we do this one already? Yes. Did that coaster. What about this guy? He's at 76, that's fine. This one's probably just... Actually, it's not bad. It's almost like a catch-22. It's like, hey, when it ages, the price goes down, but then also the draw that it has goes down. So when you refurbish it, it's like a brand new ride again. But then the price goes up and they can't afford it. 78, that's fine. Kind of stuck in that loop. Everyone's just running out of cash. I tried to make sure the food and stuff was pretty cheap. Maybe I need to make them even cheaper. It's only making 50 cents. Or less. Okay. Oh, and the kiosk. Let's make them 10 cents. 10 cents and $2. So we're not making any money on that. Man. I generally don't like to do advertising, but free rides. What is a good ride to do free rides on? What is that one? 258. The advertising is a little bit OP, so I usually don't like advertising as much. Safest park in the country. All right, like that. Now we're up to 800. So we need 500 more guests in half a year. Yeesh. All right, let's keep building. What else? Maybe the 3D cinema was good and we have just like one of the other movies. We'll have Mouse Tales. It's the least exciting one, so it's gonna be the I mean, not by much, but it'll be lower, so we can charge less. Where was let's see what these ones are a little bit lower. What's the lowest one? Is oops. 4.4 excitement rating. Oh, this is one that I created for just a simple one. And we have this whole section over here we haven't even done anything with. Could do something like this and then have them come in, load from this side. Like we do that. Or is that too tall? Oh, we could do that. Perfect. Okay, we're almost to 900. And what else? We could do one of these. These are kind of... not the most exciting. That's funny. Can we squeeze one of these in here? We can. Alright, can we get pathways under there? Probably. Okay. We'll watch that as that finishes up. I do another carousel over here. Oh, perfect. Don't even need a queue line. That's totally fine. They'll just walk in when they want to. Okay. That is done. What is the price on this? Still 12 bucks. That's the thing, and we have too many of these like large rides. They can only ride on like, I don't know, 3 or 4, and they've used up almost all their cash. 14, 12 bucks. Who's gonna want to ride on one of these when they come in with like, you know, 60, 70 bucks? Some of these ones are almost $20. If you look at, what is it, this one? Isn't this one pretty high? That's 12. That's 20. 20 bucks to ride this thing. That's insane. Okay, we're almost up to 1,000. And that's funny. The one thing that actually is there to kind of help me with earning money is kind of hurting me in the long run because people use their cash just a little bit too fast. All right. Uh, 1,050. 250 more guests here. We're doing good. We've definitely jumped up quite a bit in just a month. Not bad. People are enjoying some of these other smaller things. Which is this? $16 for go-karts. Alright, maybe we just need to do a simple go-karts. Let's do a simple go-karts. What about this one? This one's simple enough. Okay, that's simple enough. Car ride is not the most exciting ride, so it shouldn't be too expensive. It's a hydro car. How is that not exciting? Yeah, really. I don't know. They're hydro cars that operate at breakneck speeds. Just look at them go. If that doesn't scream excitement, then are you even living? What are you doing with your life? Put a few of these fountains around just to have something going that's a little bit exciting. It's almost a little bit kind of too boring with nothing going on. Okay. Is this done yet? It is. Okay. That is now open. And there's how many cars? 8. Wait 10 seconds. Just to try to keep things spaced out. Oh, bathrooms. We have not been keeping up with bathrooms. Gotta get that best toilet award. Park with the best toilets. Got 11. Oh, we got the balloon stall, finally. Yes. Alright, these will be random. And the price will be free. We want everyone to have a balloon. We're gonna make balloon stalls all over the place. And I think technically they help with increasing the guest cap for the park. So having balloon stalls is helping us. I don't think it's very much, but hey, at least it's something. It's better than nothing. And because we're giving these away for free, there's no reason why someone should not take a balloon. And we're gonna have so many balloon stalls everywhere that there's no excuse that they have not seen a balloon stall between now and the end of the scenario. It's as simple as that. Everyone's loving the Soul Stealer. That line is maxed out. Maybe more people are just at the beginning of the park, closer to the entrance, because they can't get very far before they run out of cash. I don't know. Really wish we could. I mean, we could cheat. We could add the ATM into the game, but I don't. I don't want to do that. Should have an award with award for the park with the best balloons. We could probably do another bathroom over here too. Hey Connor. Let's see. Hey, I never answered the pin question, but when I worked a desk job, I switched to a vertical mouse. Vertical type of mouse to avoid carpal tunnel symptoms. My wrist was hurting pretty bad, and my mom has carpal tunnel. Ah, yeah. In one of my previous jobs, I bought my own mouse just because I wanted to have something better, and yeah, I got one kind of like that too. It like instead of being flat like a normal mouse or being like straight up and down, I had it at like a 45-degree angle. And that was actually really comfortable. So I had one of those, but I don't know if that would be best for gaming with. I know for just like for working and just doing like office type stuff, that'll be perfect. Try to find my old mouse and find a link for it because it worked well. But yeah, if maybe yeah, still show me what it is because maybe it would work. I don't know. And unfortunately, the one that I got, like, had that kind of rubber that gets kind of gross after a while. And I think I ended up just throwing it away after a while just because it just wasn't very good. Okay, so still not getting people over here. What if free rides on the car ride? That'll get people. Vintage cars, right? Mini cars. That will get people to the end of the park because they'll come all the way down here to use their a coupon. Okay, can we do another? We can do another roller coaster over here. Suspended swinging coaster, sure. 5.6. 2.5. That's the thing, you want to find that right balance, because if it's not exciting enough, they won't want to ride it. But if it's too exciting, then it'll be too expensive and they can't afford it, so... Alright, so that's the entrance, so we'll put that one there, put that there. We'll, test it. Can we... Yes. Alright, so that connects that up. So there's... What's nice is doing things like this, then you won't really have any dead ends too often. Or if they are, they're really short. Like they're going to just individual rides like this. So it's nice to not have dead ends for people to get lost or just kind of get stuck in. Okay, there we go. We've got our 13. I don't feel good having to use add advertising for that. Shouldn't have to. But, yeah, just kind of stinks. We're just losing a lot of people because they're running out of cash. Oh, that's flat. We didn't need to go down. Nice. They probably would have landed. So they come out of the exit and they'll just slowly fall down. So if it got to that point, they would probably end up just dropping onto that pathway, because there was still that angled pathway right there. So they would have been safe. But yeah. It's best not to even risk that, especially over water. Okay. We've done all of the kind of smaller coasters. All four of these are kind of lower tier kind of coasters. I do have the water slide with a water coaster. Oh, the circus. Doing pretty good. A lot of stuff is full here. Do we want to try to pull anyone out this way? We could try. They could come down from here. Come around. We could have them come under the ride here. Oops. Gotta get past that point. There we go. Gonna lurk. Good luck building and floating. Building the floating carnival. Thank you, Feo2. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to wrapping up here. We got a month and a half in game to maintain the guests that we have. So, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you again for the raid earlier. God bless you, and looking forward to hopefully seeing you again soon. I might stream a shorter time on Thursday, but otherwise I won't be around until Sunday evening. Got family coming into town, so we'll be busy, but that's okay. There's plenty of times where I'm streaming a lot, so it's nice to take a little break. Yeah, Mario tomorrow, D&D Thursday, and another DK Rando on Friday. Nice. Got a good schedule going on. Well, good luck with all that as well. And yeah, get some good rest. And that's right, because yeah, Mario Maker, yeah. I should try to do more of that. I'm not really into the Kaizo levels that you're doing a lot of the time, but there are a lot of fun, user-created Mario levels. I feel like that game kind of gets forgotten pretty easily. We want this. Okay. Let's see, can we... There we go. Perfect. Now it's connected. Breaks are always fun. Yeah, you can definitely find some good non-Kaizo levels. Yeah, it's just hard because it's hard finding decent ones though, because either they're like Kaizo and they're difficult, or they're like auto-scroller nothing levels. I feel like finding the sweet spot of those levels that are, you know, moderate are sometimes they're hard to find. But also in the same vein, it's hard to make a good level sometimes unless you're spending a lot of time on it, which I've made a few levels. Maybe I'll have to give you the code to those so you can check out some of the levels that I've made. Not saying they're that, you know, amazing or anything, but they weren't too bad. But, you know, they did. But there is fun in designing the levels. I could do that a bit, but I don't know. I feel like my creativity would just be spent a little too early. So, but have a good night. Thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate it. And we'll see you again sometime soon, hopefully. Let's just have 40. 40. And then mechanics. Let's just have 20. Right, too many windows with too many different screens for each of them. I wonder what the frames per second dropped down to. It probably got pretty low. These three makers have some good levels, I believe, are not Kaizo. It's been a while since I played them. Okay. Cool. I will copy those down and put those in a note so that I can find those later when I play the game next. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's always fun to find some good levels for that game. What else? Oh, we got space rings. Is there something else? Should we do space rings down here? Can. Just kind of park it in here. I keep putting it on the water level. I like having it up one. Yeah, I have a spreadsheet of levels I enjoyed and would pass them around to other streamers. Hey, that's a good way to do it. Because otherwise, yeah, with it being a code like that, it'd be hard to remember all the good ones. So, nice. That's a good idea. That is smart. Okay, that's connected. But this one isn't that expensive. 80 cents. It's like, it's exciting in a way, but then it's not. Like, usually this is a ride that, for the low excitement level that it is, people still line up for it. Hey! Look at that! How's it going, Charlie? Good to see ya. Takalate. What an emotional roller coaster. Man, you put me in an emotional roller coaster with that raid. Ha! Got him! Along with my own levels, which usually turn out to be hard for most people for some reason. Even the ones I made for normal people apparently have no idea what normal skill level is. That's a hard thing too, to judge your own levels, because you make them yourself so you know where things are and how things end up being. So yeah, that makes sense. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for the raid book. I appreciate you. Bronson, you know what to do. Back on the clock. Bronson's here to give Charlie a shout out. But yeah, welcome in. How was your stream? Did you finish Willow tonight? I think you said you were getting close to wrapping it up. Were you able to finish? He did. Did I see it? Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. There it is. He got it. He's on top of it. Look at that. Man. Someone better give this guy a raise. Man, look at that. So prompt. Yeah, we're just wrapping up a scenario here. We're getting pretty close to the end. And, yeah, we got a week left in game, and we have the right amount of people. We'll give you a little tour. Actually, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick. And nearly every Tuesday, we'll play Rollercoaster Tycoon for Tycoon Tuesday. So, tonight we're doing a new scenario, and this one is called Crater Lake because, drumroll please, we are in a lake that's inside a crater. Wow, how neat is that? So this was all empty when we started, so we've built and put all these rides in ourselves. Coasters, I generally use pre-designed rides.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
There you go. And so we need an I love book emote because of Mr. Book and is awesome. Yeah, I don't know how many times he raids. We need to have an emote just for that. Yeah, so we've been building all this. The goal for this scenario is to have 1,300 guests by the end of year 3, which will happen in just another day, and have a park rating of at least 600. So the only bummer about this is that because we're doing a ride ticket scenario and not an entrance fee scenario, people run out of money a lot faster. So we had to resort to using some advertising, unfortunately, some marketing, but that's okay. We still at least built the park out. So we didn't have any ATMs. Usually in the newer game, the second game, this is a first game scenario. In the second game, you can get ATMs, and with those, when people run out of money, they can just pull more money out of their ATM and stay in the park longer, and make the fact that they're spending lots of money be tomorrow's problem, not today. So just to follow us up, and $1 million donation will be fine. There you go. Hey, you heard the man. At least he knows what he wants, right? Cool. Alright, well that is another scenario under the belt. What time is it? 11:30. It's like not enough time to really do much else. But I kind of feel like I still want to, like, probably should get more sleep. You know, I could stream during the day tomorrow. That could be fun. We'll see. I was planning on not streaming tomorrow. Got a small group in the evening, and that usually goes kind of late. And then Thursday, do a shorter stream potentially. But then I got family coming into town for this weekend, so I wouldn't be around until Sunday evening. So Connor's like, "Ooh, I'm home during the day. I can watch that. I can be around for that." Yeah, I found a new game. I found an indie game that just came out earlier this month, and I got it on Switch. And it's a cross between SSX, the snowboarding game, and Snowboard Kids. It looked like a lot of fun. And yeah, so I picked that up, and I really want to get into it. It looks...
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I love hearing that. Step 1 of 3 complete. I'm lost. What's steps 2 and 3? What was even step 1? I don't even know what step 1 was. But yeah, it was awesome to see a game that someone made that Snowboard Kids, of all games, the one that I really enjoy. It's like Mario Kart, but snowboarding on the 64 was actually part of their inspiration. It's like, wow, that's so cool. So, all right, let's find a good spot for a thumbnail. Could do... If we turn... We do something like this. Can we turn off... Whoops. Hide baseline for see through. Is there any way to just like see through the HUD? Does it have to show? Probably not, because then you wouldn't be able to see the buttons to have them come back. Okay, so this is a pretty good spot. Let's do a screenshot. That'll be for the VOD. Yeah. So, we'll see. I'll think about it. If I need to mow the lawn tomorrow, but if I get an early start, that won't take long. We'll see. Keep your eyes peeled. If you guys aren't following already and have your notifications turned on, and you would like to know when I go live again, you're more than welcome to give me a follow. Also, you can follow on Twitch, not Twitch, on X. I typically will post right before I go live, and other little interesting things that I see or whatnot. But I'll even post a link to that game that I was just talking about. But yeah, I think we'll just cut it here, I guess. But man, this is awesome with the new setup. No dropped frames or anything like that. Nothing from the stream. Recording has been great. This is great. Very nice. Very low CPU usage as well. That is so cool. All right, let's go find someone to raid out to. I know you guys just got here, and I really do appreciate that. But it is getting late, and I should probably try to get more sleep. I've been staying up a little bit too late, too much. So, let's see. Let's see if I can actually spell correctly. There we go. All right, what are people playing? What is going on? What are people up to tonight? Mr. Party Pickle staying up late. I don't know. I feel like I need to get back into not staying up too late and getting enough rest and not sleeping in too late. Alright, is anyone actually playing anything like retro or anything? Not many people play retro. What's going on here? Let's see. Someone is playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That's a good game. What else? Anything else interesting? Okay. Let me check him out here and make sure. I look for people with the Christian tag, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're Christian, so... And he's got one person in his watching right now. Okay, yeah, he looks like a pretty good guy. All right, Isotropic Phoenix. Alright. Let's go ahead and raid him. Oh, Roman Exajam is live. Let's see who that is. I have not heard of him. Have you guys Connor Bronson? Have you raided to him before? Oh, dude, the Sonic guy. All right, that's right. Cause yeah, Bronson's a Sonic fan. All right, we'll go with Sonic. To be fair, I saw him before you even mentioned the other guy. So next time, let me know. All right. See if I can get this spelled correctly. I think that's correct. Isotropic Phoenix. No, I think we met him from someone else's stream. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Supersonic, are you live? I don't see you live. Oh, you met it through him. Ah, gotcha. But do he play Sonic Adventure 2 though? Yeah, good question. Alright, so let's get this raid going. And let's see how many people are. Let's find someone on Rumble Studio or on Rumble as well. We got a few of you guys over there. Let's see. Hey, what are the odds? And one other person that we raid several times now, Euphonia Studio, they're playing Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 1 on the GameCube. What a coincidence. How neat is that? If you ask me, that's pretty neat. Alright, we're going to do a double Sonic raid here. How neat is that? And we'll set you guys off in those two directions. And those of you that are not on Kick because no one's there, don't worry about it. That's pretty neat. Okay. Cool. All right. Be sure to check these guys out. Give them a follow. And you're not streaming it after a 9-hour. That's what that's why I was a little confused at first. Okay. So. Oh, you're doing. All right. All right, Connor. We're delaying the raid by doing push-ups. Here we go. We're doing push-ups because Connor wants to see someone do push-ups. No, I'm just joking. I can even get the I'm not going to even make you guess that I'm doing it. You can see me doing push-ups. So I can tilt the camera down. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... and 10. There you go. So close. I was this close.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, let me guess. You want a joke? Oh, you just want to keep me going, don't you? I see how it is. All right. Joke time. Everyone wants to hear a joke. I'm not that tired. I don't know. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough time, I feel like, to get into something else. So I just didn't want to like start something and then cut out of it too soon. Okay. All right, I got 3 here for you. Why do gorillas have big nostrils? Think about it. Why do gorillas have big nostrils? Any guesses? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Ah, Shadow Tuner, because they have big fingers. That is true. Are you reading my jokes off of my joke book? Can you see the reflection off my glasses or something? Man, Nailed it. All right. Why do bees hum? What is the answer? Yeah. Shadow Tuner. I'm just a fellow lover of dry humor dad jokes. Ah, man, that's perfect. You came to the right place. Second joke. Why do bees hum? Why do bees hum? Hey, Chill. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Any guesses? Because the birds sing? No? No? Good guess. Good guess. Anyone else? Why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. There you go. That's a good one, huh? Not as good as the first one. Alright. Last one. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's a good reaction right there. Third one. Why do bananas wear sunscreen? 1:30. My brain isn't in gear enough for the B one. But you get it, though. Bird is the word. Why do bananas wear sunscreen? Close. Because they peel easily. Very close. Very close. All right. Those are your jokes for the day. I'm glad you are thoroughly entertained. Most of you aren't saying anything, chat, because I assume that you are too busy rolling on the floor laughing so hard you can't contain your excitement. Daggum! I just knew that one. Yeah, you were like, ooh, you were so close. So close! Okay. Thank you guys. Love you guys too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the wonderful raids and the follows and everyone chatting and lurking and having a good time. Thank you for being here. You made tonight awesome. I appreciate you and love you guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. And we will see. Keep your eyes peeled like a banana, to see if I go live tomorrow. We shall see. Let me get these raids going. So, got a raid on Twitch, heading that way, and got a raid on Rumble, going that way. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Take care. God bless. And we will see you in the next stream. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1...